No more eggnog. Oh man, gotta go get some more. Anyway, sitting here playing around here. Hello, people. Me again. Another beautiful day or evening. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? And to you Steam Deck fans, what's up with it? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's up? Steam Deck Mob, remember me? And the Steam Deck Squad, what's up with it? Look, sitting here messing around here. Look, I seen an article talking about Gotham Knights is getting an update, right? But to me, Gotham, two things need to happen to Gotham Knights. One, the Batmobile needs to be in Gotham Knights. Batmobile. And two, Nightwing needs a cape like Batman. Nightwing needs to have a cape like Batman and have on like a Batman mask, just like the suit, just to fill that void in Gotham Knights. Because I know it's getting review bombed. I haven't played the game yet, but to me though, I think the Batmobile needs to be in Gotham Knight. And Nightwing needs a Batman suit just to fill that void since Batman is not there anymore. And he needs to have the abilities of Batman, so to speak. And he can still do his paragliding on that vehicle that he has. That's just my thought on the whole Gotham Knight situation. I think that would like ease like about 80% of the hate that Gotham Knights is getting. The Batmobile needs to be in Gotham Knights, and Nightwing needs a Batman suit. Yep. And he can do the same thing as Batman, even though Batman's supposed to be dead. Nightwing should have a Batman suit, grappling hook, stuff like that. I mean, bat claw and all that. But anyway, let me stop playing around here. All right, what do we got for you people? What do we got? Okay, so. We got Wine 7.22 and Nividia Linux driver 525.60.11 is out. I told you Steam Deck fans you were going to get more updates. Oh yeah, here they are. Alright, here we go. It says here Nividia has today rolled out the 525.60.11 driver following on from the 525.53 beta earlier this month. It is largely the same as the beta with a few extra fixes included, and since it's not tagged as a beta driver, you should be all fine to upgrade to it. It says here, here's a full changelog with the addition in this new release added in bold. Says fix bug which caused dynamic boost to not engage on certain Ampere GPU based notebook. Add support for dynamic boost on notebooks with AMD CPUs. Improve performance of prime render offload application. Fix a regression that prevents warp and blend from working correctly. Fix a bug that result in stuttering when moving windows in Genome. Add support for the EGL _Mesa platform surfaceless extension. Update the Nividia settings control panel to prevent the creation of display layouts that exceed hardware size limitation when using SLI mosaic configuration page, and to display a warning if such a layout is created manually in display configuration page. Hey, you people got some updates. Says here, excuse me. It says remove the hard dependency of GTK2 when building NVIDIA settings from source. NVIDIA settings may now be built with support for GTK2 only, GTK3 only, or both GTK2 and GTK3. Fix a bug which caused suspend to fail on system running Genome 3 as a Wayland compositor with NVIDIA Reg underscore preserve video memory allocation enabled. And it says update the open kernel module to support quadro sync stereo rotation in X11 and YUV 4.2.0 on turning. Update an error message that Nividia installer display when kernel header files cannot be found to print path for missing files. Update Nividia installer to use command V in space of depending on which to determine the availability and location of certain tools. Yeah, you Linux and Steam Deck fans are getting update. Anyway, says here implement support for over-the-air updates in Proton and Wine NVIDIA NGX build. This feature is disabled by default and can be enabled by setting the Proton _enable _NGX _updater environment variable to a value of 1. Update the Vulkan driver so that the following extension no longer depends on NVIDIA-UVM.ko being loaded at runtime. Then it says update NVIDIA. Wait a minute. It says update NVIDIA installer to allow use of the add this kernel feature by non-root users. Update NVIDIA installer to display a more accurate progress bar when building the kernel modules. Update NVIDIA installer to display a warning message if a Vulkan ICD loader is not detected. Rework NVIDIA installer support for DKMS. The kernel module will now be optional, registered with DKMS after the installer has already built and installed them on its own. NVIDIA installer will now register the kernel modules with DKMS by default when the DKMS, then it says in parentheses 8, utility is detected on the system. Fix a bug in the Vulkan driver which could lead to corruption, in geometry and tessellation control shaders. Add a new CUDA debugger implementation for Pascal, that's programming Pascal, and newer architectures as a part of the driver package, and libkdebugger so previous release separates as CUDA GDB developer preview. And it says fix a bug that caused NVIDIA settings to find incorrect fans speed range on SPME GPUs. Lower level layers of drivers protect the hardware from programming incorrect fan speeds, so the symptom was only incorrect reporting. Now reporting in NVIDIA setting matches the actual get program in the hardware. Fix a regression in 5.15.76 that caused blank screen and hang when starting an X server on the RTX 30 series GPU in some configuration when the boot display is connected via HDMI. Yeah, you guys got some updates. Anyway, this is the last one here. It says fix a bug where Marvel Spider-Man Remaster would sometime crash with XID 13 error on turning and later. Yeah, you Linux and Steam Deck fans, man, are getting updates. Okay, now for Wine 7.22. Okay, Wine 7.22 is out now with more 32-bit and 64-bit work. It says the Wine 7.22 development release is now available for the open source window compatibility layer as they continue working towards the Wine 8.0 release. More updates are coming. Then it says this is part of Steam Play Proton, which allow you to play tons of Windows games on Steam, DAC, and Linux desktop. Once a year, they make a big new stable release, and eventually Proton updates to it too. So here's a highlight. Here's the highlight of Wine 7.22. 32 and 64 thunks for both Vulkan and OpenGL. Open LDAP library bundle and built as PE. Support the raw print processor in WinPrint. Manage progress on long type printf format conversion. Various bug fixes. Says eventually the 32-bit and on 64-bit work will allow you to run 32-bit apps / games on 64-bit Linux without any 32-bit libraries on your system. For bug fixes, they note improvements for Siberia, Gothic 2, Saints Row 2022, and plenty of miscellaneous fixes elsewhere. And then it says Vulkan base D3, D9, 10, and 11 translation layer DXVK version 2.0 out now. That's it, and that's it. So yeah, you guys, your Nividia drivers for your Linux desktop and your Wine, what version is it? 7.22. Yeah, you guys got some updates. So this is only the 28th of November. So the Nividia, driver update improved a lot of things from all spreadsheets to apps to games to the operating system, everything. And Wine is a program that lets you run Windows games on Linux, and even Wine got some updates. So to improve the Linux gaming experience on Linux desktops. So Valve, the entire Linux community, they have been busy. Whatever issue that's coming up between Linux desktop and the Steam Deck, they're on it. Good thing they open a line of communication, so so they can talk to their user base and find out what's going on with their products that they're using, whether it's the Steam Deck or whether it's a Linux desktop, and they can get to the problem right away versus letting it linger. So yeah, you guys are covered as far as like updates, on Linux desktop and the Steam Deck. So should make your experience even a little better. They're always improving on something with the Steam Deck and Linux desktop. The Steam Deck brought life into the Linux community. And you can see by the results of all the updates that's been coming out. They're on it, man. So yeah, you guys are good right now. But I will keep you guys posted of anything else that's coming out when it comes to the Steam Deck or Linux. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars or Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Go. Peace.